Okay. Good morning, everybody. How are you today, this morning? Is it true? When we ask, that's why I asked that question. How are you today? And so when we ask that question, how do we answer always? Fine, good, I'm okay. Huh? Terrible, very rarely we say terrible, right? And so I can hear even myself when people asking, how are you doing, Bhante? Oh, I'm well. But I know I am not well. But I say it because I can see most of the things we are doing everyday life, it is so habitual. As a habit, we just say it. So let's be honest this morning because we are in this beautiful place. How are you? Huh? Okay, one by one, okay? Okay. Bill, how are you? Fine. Okay. Is it honest? Yeah, right now is honest. Anybody? Yeah, okay. Anybody? I'm happy. Very good. Hungry? Huh? Peaceful? Okay. Anything? Okay. Happy? Huh? Blessed? Okay, fine. So ask me that question. I have back pain. I have cough. I feel a little terrible today. And so that's how I feel today. But I'm just managing it. Okay, so that's how I feel. So it's a really good conversation to have. This is the life. This is the life. So I was traveling 3 weeks. 2 weeks I was in Phoenix. Then 1 week I was in Maui, Hawaii. And I have been in Hawaii before, but in that island I never been. It's a beautiful place. So I met so many beautiful, wonderful people in that island. When I talk to them, I can see most of people, they are from the mainland. They are from Chicago. Some people already come to the Blue Lotus Temple. I met a couple of people who used to come to the Blue Lotus, even cannot believe it. And some people from New York, some people from Canada. Most of people who used to live somewhere in the mainland, now living in, the Maui. So when I asked that question, why are you here? Then they said, this is the place for healing. Then I asked them, did you find some healing? Still looking. Still looking, so still we didn't find healing, but they call it's a healing, it's a beautiful place. But still, they are looking for healing, looking for peace, looking for happiness. So they left this mainland to find peace and happiness in Maui and did those beautiful beaches, beautiful mountains and green, beautiful. But still, I can see the problems are same. Problems are same. So then when I was in Phoenix, it is 109. Then I always being here, I was dreaming to go to Phoenix, which I love, heat. But that time is too much. Then I felt, no, this is like a hell, right? And so I don't want to be here. Then I was so anxious and looking forward to go to Maui. So then I was there. Then I was thinking it's beautiful, it's a heaven on the earth, and that's kind of the expectation. Then after I go there, I felt, oh, so much humid here. I don't like it. wearing the robe, going outside and talking to people, waiting for somebody is so whole another big job. So then I realize when I'm in Chicago now, these days, I don't like it. Why? It is too cold. Then I was in Phoenix, it is too hot. When I was in Maui, it is so humid. So then I realized whatever I'm looking for in my life, I don't find it wherever I go. I don't find it wherever I go. Wherever I go, I have my problems, I have my pain, I have my aches, I have my challenges, I have my complaints. Then I realized, being a monk almost 40 years now, still I have these complaints. People who are not monks or not practicing, I don't know how they are doing their life. So then I felt, I'm so proud about you because you are doing wonderful. But we had to look for answer. We had to look for something profound, something deep, how we are going to manage this difficult life. So always you are looking for something to feel good. But we don't find it always. Always we find something challenging and something difficult. And so one of my friends a few days ago called me and said, I can see my phone is keep, ringing. It is silent, but I can see somebody's calling. So then I was busy and doing some computer works. I was looking at the phone and a few times, how we do. Then I thought, I want to finish this, then I can see the phone is keep going. And, so then I thought somebody needs some help, urgent, so I answered the phone. Oh, Bhante, I need to talk to you. I said, what can I do for you? I hate my wife. I don't know why I married her. Then I said, why you are asking me? You know why you married her. And so, so then I started to laugh. I made the joke. Then he said, Bhante, it is not a joke. I know this person long time. I said this, he said, this is not a joke. I am in miserable situation. I asked, what is going on? Last night, 2:30 in the morning, I had the big fight with my wife. Because we have 2 children. They have some physical conditions. And they woke up middle of the night. They start to cry. Like 4 years old. So then my wife woke up and yelled at those 2 children. Really bad, so mean. Because she is a PhD student, I know she is working hard to finish her degree. But I am the one stay home and taking care of my children. So then I feel that connection to my children. Now, this woman is screaming and yelling at these 2 children, even they have some physical conditions. Then we had the argument early in the morning, 2:30. Can you believe that kind of life? So, then she said, then he got mad. Then he said, I will push you out from this house and lock the door and stay outside. Then right away, wife said, no, this is my house. Now think about how people are. Now he feels so hurt because I am living in her house. Now he feels offended, he feels mad, he feels angry, he doesn't want to eat, and it's a miserable life. Then he's keep telling me, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I am thinking to become a monk is a better thing. Then I said, you don't know what it look like. That's what always people looking us outside, oh, look at the Blue Lotus monk. They are fun, they are single, and they don't have children, and how wonderful, they always smiling and happy. That's what you see. Please come to the other side. And so if you come to the other side, you can ask these people, and what are the things we have? So all the problems, family matters, parents in Sri Lanka, what they are going through in their life. So I have to handle all those my family matters too, because my parents are aging. Right? My sister always calling, how about this? How about that? When I go to Sri Lanka, then always she call me, today is your job. You take them to the hospital. You take them to the doctors. I always do. Now when I'm here, she always keep calling me and telling, I understand she needs somebody to talk. Then I had to handle that. Then Sumana called me and said, oh, Bhante, I have this and that and my problem, my matter. Then other monks calling me, their problem, because I'm the big papa, right? And so, then they always talking about their problem. Then, people around the world, because I'm traveling crazy, and the whole world call me and email me and telling, then every day I can see I'm handling thousands of millions of emotions and problems, including my own. Now, do you think life is fun? It is not. It is not. So, what I am telling you, sharing these experiences, what is the solution? What is the solution?
Do the best you can with what you have.
Okay, very good.
You have changes, sometimes you can do better, sometimes not.
Okay, very good. Very good practice. What else? Mindfulness, being mindful about it. Okay. Dharma practice. Okay. Anything?
You're always going to have outside influence, right? That's the nature of being human.
Right.
There's going to be interaction. There's going to be influence, whether it's hot, cold, happy, sad.
Right.
Person, dog, cat.
Right.
Water leak. It doesn't matter.
Right. Okay. That's a part of life, right? That's
continual. What you can control is how you're going to react to the situation.
Right. Very good.
What you're going to do and how you're going to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right?
Wonderful.
So, water leak can happen. I can be angry about water leak.
Right.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Is angry about water leak going to make any better?
Right.
No, it doesn't make the water leak better. It doesn't make me any better.
Right.
It's a leak.
Right. Exactly. If if people understand that way, that's great. But usually people don't.
Of course.
Right.
It's easier.
Right.
We can focus on gratitude and taking the perspective of like, okay, there are some negatives, but there's also some positives, and whatever you feed,
Mm-hmm.
it gets bigger.
Okay.
So keep the positives, pay them more attention, and it may kind of change the way it feels inside.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Anything else?
Gratefulness.
Grateful.
For your blessings.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Yes? Hi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Very good. Okay. Wonderful. Anything?
Count to 10 and breathe.
Okay. Okay. Very good. I can see most of you have some kind of wisdom to handle it. Right? However, continue this life, handle it. Every day, however, you are managing meditation, mindfulness, acceptance, letting go. But the problem keep coming. The problems are keep coming. It's non-stop. So then always when you solve the problem, then you always feel, these are the things people talking to me. Oh, this is my last. Then I will be fine. Then another 10. So then they say, oh my God, this will never end. Like we have a checklist, right? We said, oh, checked. Now feel good. I have big checklist. Always I, delete some, the thing. I feel so good because I have a long one. So it's like that. Always we are thinking, after today I will be better. But maybe you are better how you are handling with them. But the problem, I was thinking myself, the problem is keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. So then there has to be another answer for this. Now I am going to a little bit deeper and make you confused. Okay? So maybe after you go home, think about it. Now then I was thinking, when people talk about my life and your life, their matters and the problems, Prince Siddhartha, who became the Buddha, he had those problems too. As a man, as a human. as a father, as the king, and so many, the life matters he had too. What we are experiencing. So when we experience life problems and life matters, what is the solution we are doing? We are handle it day by day, appreciate and grateful. Then also I can see we are finding temporary answers and move on, which is okay, because we don't have that many options. Okay, that many options. But I realized last week and listened to all those things, what Buddha did, what Siddhartha did. Then Siddhartha was thinking, if there are all those problems, there has to be another answer, permanent answer. That's why he left, looking for that permanent answer. Then one day he became the Buddha. So then he realized why we are keep getting these problems, because we exist. This makes sense now? You are doing wonderful, coming to the Blue Lotus and handling it, and mindfulness practice, be aware about being grateful and accepting and letting go. You are doing great. That's the beginning. Now you are in the journey. It's wonderful. Now I am asking you to consider this, but don't believe tomorrow morning you will be realized and become a Buddha. You are not. But I am trying to put some seed into your head to think what Prince Siddhartha realized. The biggest problem is why these problems keep coming to me, keep coming to human life, human existence in this the temporary world, because we all exist. If I don't exist, I don't have problem. Now I am asking something simple. Do you get headache? Why do you get headache? Why do you get headache? Because you have a head. Right? If you don't have a head, no headache. If you don't have a knee, there is no, the knee pain. Now I have a back problem. If I have a back, I don't have a back problem. So that means back exists, head exists, knee exists. Because of the existence, we have all those challenges and difficulties. Then Prince Siddhartha realized, if I can not exist, then I don't have those things. That is the solution he found. That's why he said after he attained the enlightenment, this is my last birth. I never come to this life again. I am done. I am dissolved. There is no such a person. That's why we are not worshipping to the Buddha. Does make sense? That's why we are not believing the Buddha. What we are doing when you do this? We are respecting, we are grateful to the Buddha. Thank you so much for giving this teaching. We are respecting to his teaching. Now I am asking you, please consider this. Why we are having these problems again and again and again and again? Because we exist. So our goal has to be, with our meditation practice, doing this practice, our long-term goal has to be not to exist. That's a permanent answer. I was hiking in Phoenix with a group of people. Then when we are getting down, one woman, and she said, Bhante, I went to a workshop. One of the teachers, I really like her, but she said something weird. I asked what? She said, there is no sounds in this world, in this universe. There is no sounds. Then, right away, when she said, I realized whoever teacher said that. But I was so quiet about it. I didn't say anything. Now, another 30 minutes we are coming down. Then she said, Bhante, did you hear what I said? You didn't give me an answer. Then I said, yes, I heard that. I realized what you're asking, but I was kind of thinking I'm going to say it or not. It is right, maybe you will understand. Then I said, whatever the teacher who said there is no sounds in this universe, that is true. I said that is true. Sounds exist because of ears. Okay? When you don't have ears, no sounds. In Mahayana tradition, there is a very popular sutra. I realized right after that hike, every day when we are chanting that sutra, I heard so many times that Vietnamese monks who come here, he's chanting Prajna Paramita Sutra. That means we call what is called it? Perfection of the wisdom. So in that sutra, in English translation, they says, no eyes, no ears, no nose. Remember that? Diane, do you remember that? So when we hear that, did you think, what the heck they are talking about? Right? No ears, no nose. Now I get it. So why all these problems come to us? Because we exist. What we are doing in this human, the condition, however, coming to Blue Lotus or practicing meditation, you are dealing with every day, which is wonderful. But that is not the permanent answer. The permanent answer is look for the root of the problem, which is craving and desire. Craving and desire. If you can take this craving and desire from this whole drama, then you can stop not existence. Then you become free. Then you can say, I am not born again. I am not exist again. That means I don't have pain. I don't have challenges. I don't have grief. Now think about how many times we cried in our life, name of our loved ones. Do you remember that? How many times you cried? Name of your mom, name of your dad, when somebody is passing, somebody dying. So one of our the staff in the center in Sri Lanka, and the baby just passed away. The kid, 3-4 years old. Now this man telling me, I am sad. That's my life. That's my hope. But that baby is totally disabled. But that man, the grandfather, feel this is my life. Now he is crying and sad and grieving. Then I realize I am part of it. I am part of it. One day I have to cry for my mother. I have to cry for my father. I have to cry for my sister. I have to cry for my friends. This is the end of my life? No, I am going to handle it. Of course, I have to handle it. Because I don't have choices. So when people cannot handle those things, you are so fortunate. When people don't have opportunities to handle, what people do? Drugs, alcohol, go for the other alternatives, the other things. Then they get sad and upset. Then they think, after that having all those experiences, to heal, we have to go to Maui. Now I realize after go to Maui, they having the same situation, same problems. They cannot enjoy the Maui. The family I stayed, then she said, Bhante, I'm so happy you came to Maui. Because of you, I'm going to beach. Within 4 minutes, she can walk to the beach from her house. She said, I cannot remember the day I went to the beach. Why? Now she doesn't find it great. Why? She is stuck in her life matters. Now she doesn't saw the beauty in that beautiful island. So I am asking you, Maui or Chicago or wherever, Sri Lanka or Phoenix, that's not the problem. They are beautiful anyway. So the problem is here. Don't look for temporary solution for your life matters. I know I have millions of things. Every day, practicing meditation, understanding, listen to those things. I am day by day. Even this morning, I was sitting and practicing my morning meditation. I was thinking, I have a wonderful opportunity, little by little, day by day, to understand and realize them. So I light the candle for the Buddha. I was so grateful. Thank you, Buddha, giving me this wisdom. I am following your path. I am not worshipping to him, but I am bowing to him and telling him I am so grateful. So I am asking you, you are so fortunate to have this beautiful place. Please come to this place. Find that energy, but this is not your salvation. One day, if you really want to find that deepest wisdom in your life, what you have to do? You have to give up the Blue Lotus. It's okay? So now is a vessel. This is the raft for you to get into cross the river. So after you cross, be grateful to the Blue Lotus, make the donation and leave. Why I say that, make the donation and leave, that means you are grateful, you are leaving this place for the next generation. Now I am 51. So my third is, remember Jason, the bell that, the time I came here? Now can you believe even I turned into 51? Right? Now I can see, when I think about it, I can see time continues so fast. I don't know how long I am going to live here. But I know whatever I bring to Woodstock, with all of you, I leave here this beautiful place and this beautiful wisdom for people. I am always, somebody asked me last week, Bhante, what is your future plans? You are going to leave your legacy in the Woodstock? I said, no, I don't have that plan. I don't want to leave my legacy in Woodstock. But I want to leave here what I practice. I don't want to leave my name. If they thinking about my name, doesn't matter after I gone. Right? If we build a statue in front of the outside Buddha, it doesn't matter for me. Because I don't see it. But I am always have that innocent expectation. I want to leave this beautiful message in this community, in this place. I think this is the vessel for me to cross this river. So now I am asking, you are handling your life very good. You are wonderful. You are my hero every single day. But what is your final answer? Think about, being exist. Any thoughts, questions? Yes?
Well, you say that non-existence seems to be the permanent answer to suffering.
Yeah.
What do you think about mindfulness being the second answer?
Yes, even we are mindful now. Okay, now we all are mindful. We are practicing. That's the path to not to exist. Right? Even we have mindfulness, still we are exist now. You have some kind of mindfulness. I remember you, the day you came to the temple, time you came to the temple, the time you start to practice. I remember, our all members at the temple. Now think about your life. I can see, especially you, and so how the growth, in your journey, I can see it. Now that means you have some kind of mindfulness and so interested about the teaching, looking and digging and searching. I can see the development. But the Buddha, when we talk about the Buddha, before he passed away, we can call him his complete mindfulness. But still he exists. He is a complete mindfulness, but still he exists. After he left this world, from this body, then he is not exist.
Do you suffer in this world?
Yes. That's the whole point. When we are, if we are exist, of course he suffer. One morning, he talked to attendant Ananda, and he's 80. He said, Ananda, I feel all the cracks. It's like an old cart. When the old cart going, you hear all those things. Now this man, 80 years old, complete wisdom, he felt, I have pain and ache. Ananda, please rub my back. That means he suffered from that. But because of his complete mindfulness, he managed it. But after he leave this world, that's it. He doesn't have it again. It's a good question. I know it is little deeper things, but I really want to put into your head now these things. It's very important to consider. Okay? Because I'm considering too. Because it's so painful. So anything else?
Death is non-existence. Aren't we just heading there anyway?
Sorry?
If death and non-existence are the same thing, aren't we just heading there anyways?
The death is the end of this life.
Right.
But we will come again. According to the Buddhist teaching, right? We will come again. So it's we call the bhava is a happening again and again and again. It's a cycle of the birth and death. So that's the issue. So what we are doing, we all walk around this cycle like a blind people. One day, person who get out from this cycle, he is the one not exist, right? Yeah.
I think the understanding of non-existence really comes down to like Buddhist quote that nothing whatsoever should come and die in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Once you really get rid of your ego
Yeah.
and reduce it,
You can see the roots.
really see the roots of yourself.
Yeah, that's perfectly right. So, yeah, now and go and search and study a little more, because every day now I am reminding people who practice with me longer period of time, stop eating dharma candy. Right? Stop eating dharma candy. Dharma candy is enough now at the Blue Lotus. Right? But, if you are new to the Blue Lotus, I totally understand. Please come and talk to me. I will guide you. But the people like Bill, Jim and Jason and all the people who practice longer period of time, dharma candy is enough. Now go to the roots and now go and search for more. I think this is the time. So for that we have to live with your practice and also be around with the noble people. And maybe any time in my life, maybe I will lose this, what I'm talking today. Okay, what I'm talking today, maybe I will lose it. But if you see any time I'm losing this practice, what I'm talking this morning, what is your job? Push me to your side and hold me and remind me as a noble friend. Bhante, do you remember what you talked like a few years ago? I'm reminding you the same teaching. That's what we are called our spiritual community. I need your help one day. I need that reminder. So far I'm okay. But any time, because still I'm in this human condition, I can lose myself. There's the opportunities for that. Because I know about myself. Okay, I'm asking you, let's help each other to support and continue this journey. That's why we built this place. Okay, I think this is enough for today. And so if I confuse you, I'm very sorry. And but continue your practice. Any new people today? Oh my God, I'm sorry.